Hi, I'm Annie Lichny, and it's a pleasure to share some practice time together, to share some time to boost our well-being, our happiness. We all want to feel happier and be happier. And so sharing this time together is just really very special. We're going to use our 3 breathing techniques today to bring our body, our soma, in direct sync with the breath. And these 2 things, when they're in sync, can really transform everything about how we go about the day. So we can go from an emotion of feeling stressed or frustrated or upset about something into just using the breath and the body into a place of greater resilience and calm and focus. It expands our focus and our abilities to handle things more easily, challenges that we have every day, things that come at us, and enjoy things more. So the breath is kind of interesting. The breath is this direct link to the outside world. Our lungs are the contact to the outside world. We breathe this air all around us in, and it gets utilized for our life and to expand our longevity. When we breathe it in through the sinuses, through the throat, down into the lungs, and the lungs expand, this expansion is the outside world coming in. And then we release things back out when we exhale. This type of interaction of internal-external world is kind of this magic element that allows us to be in direct contact with our outside world in a very amazing way. And we are usually in contact with the outside world thinking about all the things that we have to do and being busy. And yet, when we stop and really breathe properly, that is the most intimate form of contact with the outside world that we could ever have. So we're going to use these practices, and I'm going to start with just having us come into our comfortable posture and feeling the seat that you're sitting on. Hopefully you'll give yourself about 20 minutes or so to offer this time to yourself without any distractions. Feeling your seat here, feeling your upright posture, recognizing the dignity that we carry along our spine, and then also that the front body is open and exposed for the breathing that we're going to be doing. And we're going to breathe in and out of the nose. And we're going to start using a very slow, intentional movement with our arms moving up. And we're going to inhale as our arms move up, all the way up overhead. And then an exhale, and our arms move down. This is the movement. So now we can close our eyes down, now that we just know that this is the movement. So we'll inhale, and it's a very, very slow inhale. We're moving and inhaling in sync. And then an exhale as our arms move down. We're bringing all of our focus to our breathing, sinking in with the movement of our arms and our hands moving down our body. Expelling all of the air out. We're breathing back in very slowly. Sometimes if we think about slowing our breath down, it's a bit of a challenge. if we sync this intentional slow movement with our inhale and exhale, it is much easier to accomplish a slower breathing. And now we exhale on the way down. And slower breathing, intentional, slower inhales and exhales can help regulate our nervous system, slow down our heart rate, slow down the stress. And then we move into a parasympathetic nervous system, which is that rest, calm, ready place. All right, we bring our arms back up on the inhale. Feeling the air moving through your fingers, perhaps. Just staying focused right here in the body and the breath. Syncing these two things. Very slowly, we start moving our arms down on the exhale. Matching this exhale with the arms. Keep exhaling, pressing out any little bits of stale air at the bottom while our arms come all the way down to our sides. Go back up. Our hands are going up very slowly on the inhale. And then when we get to the top, we're going to just stretch up a little bit more. See if we can breathe in just a few sips more of air, expanding along the rib cage, expanding the intercostal muscles, stretching everything out. The back rib cage, front rib cage, side rib cage, as we inhale, and now as we exhale, a very slow, regulated exhale. Really slow it down. Use the movement with the breath to sync to each other. Work them in tandem. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Just keep pressing out gently, softly, but keep pressing out any bits of stale air that are willing to release. Sometimes at the bottom of an exhale, we can make like a little sound, and it really helps to just express that last little bit of air out. We're wringing out a sponge. We'll do one more with a stretch up at the top, slowly bringing your arms up, coming up, 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 stretching up. As we stretch, what we're doing is bringing all of our focus into the rib cage, feeling along the rib cage area of our body, stretching it out, taking sips of inhale, and then a soft, slow, gentle exhale as our arms gently and slowly also come down. And then when our hands are down at the bottom of this exhale, we've released every bit of air. We can place our hands very comfortably on our lap and just check in with the body, checking in with our mood and our emotions, how our body's feeling, how our mind is feeling. And this next exercise, again, we're sinking in the felt sense of our own hands against our body. So we'll take one hand and place it on the lower belly, just below the belly button. And then we'll take the other hand and place it on our chest area, our mid-chest area. And as we just get comfortable here, allowing the breath to breathe itself, we might just pause and see how we're feeling in this whole torso region. You might notice you feel your heart beating. You feel a soft, gentle breath moving in and out. And we're going to take our focus and bring it down to the hand that's on the belly. And all of our focus is going to be on the lower belly. This really encourages proper breathing. Nasal breathing is proper breathing, and so is belly breathing. When we are paying attention to belly breathing, we're more apt to use that type of breath when we're unconscious about breathing during the rest of our day. Taking deeper breaths and more full-bodied breaths, starting at the belly, is really, really the healthiest kind of breath to take on a regular basis. There are some exceptions, but in general, a deeper, full-bodied breath is the healthiest kind of breath we can take. So we're going to use our focus, and we're just going to breathe in and out, and the breath is going to start at the belly, and we're going to feel our hand moving in and out. We're fully engaged and focused on feeling the sensation of moving our hand in and out on the inhale and the exhale. So when we inhale, we feel our hand moving away from us. That's on the belly. And then when we exhale, all of the movement is at the lower belly. We're feeling our hand moving in toward our backbone as we expel all the air. So try this inhale and exhale on your own for a few breaths, expanding the belly out, feeling your hand moving away from you as you're filling your whole body up with breath. And all of the diaphragm, muscles, lungs, everything is engaged in this expansion of the lower belly. And then on the exhale, we're emptying out the lungs, but we're doing it engaging the diaphragm and feeling the belly moving back toward the backbone. Take one more exhale, fully feeling your hand and the pressure of your hand against the belly in this wave-like motion of the inhale and now the exhale of the breath, releasing, moving the hand in. And so now we're going to use all of this focus again, our mind's ability to focus. We're bringing all of our focus into our body at our chest level. All of our focus is going to be on the chest, moving out just the way the belly did, moving out on the inhale, expanding, filling everything up in the upper part of the torso. And then the exhale, we feel the hand compressing back in on the chest as we fully exhale, releasing the air. So try this on your own now, where all of our focus is on the expansion and feeling the hand moving that's over your chest. And exhaling, 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 you're really feeling this movement. You're feeling the full emptying out of the lungs, the torso, the whole body. Inhaling, filling up. Exhaling, emptying out. And we're feeling that sense within the hand as it's resting against the chest. So at the bottom of this exhale, we'll take both hands and we'll just place them on our laps. And we'll repeat this wave-like rhythm of breath, starting with the belly, moving up to the chest, And now really feeling the somatic feel of this breath. It's a full body breath. When we inhale, we're feeling the full belly filling up. And it takes longer to do this, so we're intentionally engaged in a long inhale and exhale, about the same length, but inhale and exhale that's longer than we might normally take. Full inhale, going from the belly, filling up then the chest. And then the chest compresses back in, empties out, and then the belly empties out. We inhale, belly, inhale, chest. Exhale, chest. Exhale, belly. Feel this on your own for 2 more breaths. Feels like a wave-like rhythm. At the bottom of this next exhale, just release all air that's willing to be expelled on the exhale. Just release it all. At the end, you can just naturally come back into a regular rhythm. Let the breath breathe itself. And this last technique we're going to try has been proven recently by Stanford with all of the extensive research they did on many different breathing techniques to be the quickest way to reduce stress in the body, physiologically. In addition, it has the most long-lasting effect over a 24-hour cycle. So we're saving the best for last, so to speak. Although all these different breathing techniques are very similarly effective. They're really wonderful at changing us from stress response to rest and relaxed and calm, ready response. So we're going to take 1 full inhale in. Again, now that we know the proper breathing technique, we're going to use a full body breath, starting with the belly. Breathe in, taking in 1 full breath, and take another kind of short but exerted additional inhale, and then a full release exhale with a sigh on the release. So it'll be full inhale, another sip of an inhale, and then a sigh as we release, fully elongated release. So we'll take a full inhale, starting with the belly. Take another sip in. Release. Empty out. Completely empty out. You can elongate the exhale longer than the inhale here, if you have more to expel. Inhale. Another exerted inhale. Exhale, let go. We'll take 2 more. Inhale, another sip. Exhale, sigh. Inhale, another sip of inhale. Exhale. And just allow your breath now to breathe its natural rhythm. And while the breath is moving into its own breathing rhythm, feel into the body. Notice any electrical energy, vibrational qualities. Recognize for yourself how you are. How are you feeling now? Checking in with ourselves throughout the day is so important. And if we notice we're not feeling balanced, if we're not feeling our calm readiness, that sense of I'm ready for anything in this moment, we can use these techniques. We can bring motion and breath together. We can take deeper, slower inhales and exhales, breathing properly through the nose most of the time. Although, as you'll notice on that last practice, we did exhale out of the mouth. And again, there are, in most cases, our regular breathing patterns should be nasal breathing in and out through the nose. Of course, there will always be other reasons and methods to be using an exhale out of the mouth, or even an inhale in and out of the mouth. But for most of the time, we want to breathe through the nose. It is the most regulating to our body and provides the best well-being and overall health and longevity. When we use that sigh on the breath, as we did in that last exercise, it's really encouraging the nervous system to engage in the rest and ready state, the rest, calm, and ready state. And that's one method that we can use that is long-lasting and very effective to bring us into balance and health. Maybe we could end with a smile, recognizing and feeling grateful that we have time to give to ourselves, to offer support, to learn more about our inner body and how we can support ourselves. And feeling grateful that we gave ourselves this time and this practice. Offer yourself care and kindness, and then the ripple effects will be shared from you to others and everything you touch. Thank you so much for this time and this practice.